Hello, I'm Kimberly. I'm a life coach who's here to share with you the tools and techniques to help you get more clarity on what you want from life and the confidence to help you achieve it. So, I feel for you right now. I completely can identify with the situation that you're in right now. Yes, I might not know the specifics of what's going on in your life, but there have been so many times in my own life that I have felt chaotic, out of control. I felt lost and uncertain as to what to do next. So I can really relate with what you're going through right now. What I want to share with you is a technique that I have used in those times when I've felt just lost, and that have shared with my friends and my clients to help them navigate through this too. And I really hope that it will help you as much as it has helped me and them in the past. Now, what this is a way for you to make sense of what's going on. It starts by you acknowledging and accepting where you are right now. It requires you to first off take some time, maybe 20 minutes out of your day to sit and work on this. I know right now that probably feels counterintuitive. You're probably thinking, but Kimberly, I need to find more hours in the day, not take time away from my busy schedule. But if you don't take time for yourself to work through this, it's only going to get worse. And this is something that I say to myself and my clients often. Without you, nothing else will work. Which means that without you functioning at your best, nothing else in your life will really function properly. You will always struggle. You will always feel in chaos. You will always feel like everything is a mess. Because it's when you take control and you start to claw back your time, that is when you'll start to feel that things are more smooth and that you can start to plan ahead and deal with things before they've actually happened. So take that 20 minutes for yourself, and just to begin with, sit and accept where you are. Accept that things are chaotic right now. Accept that you might not have everything together in the way that you would like. Accept that whilst all that's going on, you still have a roof over your head, that you still have food in your belly, and whatever other good things that you have in your life. Just take the time to acknowledge everything that you have in your life. And also look as if you were an outsider at how you are feeling, how all of this stress and tension and perhaps anxiousness is making you feel. Perhaps it's showing up in your body through sweaty palms or butterflies in your stomach, or perhaps it's showing up as your heart racing and your mind just buzzing. Just take stock of everything that you are feeling within your body and just breathe. What tends to happen when we are stressed out is we actually stop breathing. And I don't mean as in we die, but what happens is we stop breathing at a more steady rate. So just try and slow that down just slightly. Just accept where you're at. It's okay if your breathing doesn't slow down, but just accept where you're at. And then once you've done that for a few minutes, I want you to take out your journal or a piece of paper if you don't have a journal and write down everything that is going on right now. Everything that you need to do in your life, everything that is expected of you, everything that you want to achieve, that you want to get done, all of it. All of the feelings that have been going through you, that you've been feeling, all of the thoughts that have been going through your mind, everything, write it all down on a piece of paper. You can either do that as a list or a mind map, however your brain works. And once you have done this and you can see it all mapped out, I want you to look through that list and on a separate piece of paper, write down the absolute 1 or 2 main priorities. What is the absolute most important thing from all of that? All of that noise that's going on that piece of paper. What is the most important? What either 1 or 2 things that are really, really key and fundamental? Doing this is going to help you to have an anchor in your day so that you can decide and you can make some choices about how you're going to live your life going forwards. Now, I would like for you to add to that list something that you can do that is taking care of yourself. So that might be feeding yourself nourishing foods. It might be going for a 15-minute walk. It may be meditating. It may be having a nice bubble bath and reading your favorite romance novel. Whatever it is that comes to your mind that really helps you to relax and feel like you, I want you to pop that on that list of your priorities. And once you have that list of 2 or 3 things that are your absolute priorities, that's what I want you to start focusing on. I want you to focus on those things that are absolutely the most important things in your life right now. And the reason that I add that self-care is for that point that I made earlier. Without you, nothing else works. So the more that you can nourish yourself and give yourself the love that you need, that is really going to help you to navigate through the stresses and strains of everyday life. I also appreciate that it might be that you work in the mornings or that you have children and so they have to come first even though they're not on your priorities. I imagine they probably are, but they may not be the absolute priorities. But as far as you can, make sure that those are the first things that you do in your day. And then once you've been doing that for a few days, I want you to look back at that list and think about everything that's on there. What can you get rid of? Now, I know this might be a challenge, and you might look at that list and say, I can't get rid of any of it. But you cannot do everything. You can't do everything in this life. And so you need to focus your attention and your energy on what is the most important things for you to be doing, the best ways for you to spend your time, and let go of the other stuff. Get creative with it. Have a little fun. Maybe find ways to delegate to other people or to combine 2 tasks together. Whatever that is, write them down, the things that you need to do, and get them done. Get those things off of your list. And this is going to help you to start to feel more in control. It is going to help you to start making the decisions that you need to make about the priorities for your time. You deserve this. You deserve to have these things and to do the things that you want to do. And don't worry about what other people think about the decisions that you're making. I know that that's very hard and it is something that I will cover in a future video. But for now, just focus on what is most important for you and what you want to get done. Now, as I say, I hope you have found this video useful. I share tips like this every single week. So if you have found this interesting, please do subscribe to make sure that you get notified of when new videos go live. Thank you for watching and see you next time.